Let's see whether the world crashes again, and that's a repeatable crash. Oh, it did actually place the storage drawer there. Okay, and that appears to be working. So be careful when you're placing that. It may crash your world, but it did place it down. So we can just go like that, and then that's the wrong sapling, is it? No, it's the right sapling. No, it's the wrong sapling. Why is that growing? Oh, maybe the tree just grows the same. But it gives us the flowering azalea. Oh, that's weird. It's not the flowering azalea tree, but it's actually showing that. Must be a bonsai pot thing with the azalea. Right, okay, where were we? We were looking at our machine layers here. So we're going to need to, at some point, create some pretty pipes. Now we can do this straight away. I have one glass block on me, and it's just the mixed stone ingots, one each side. That gets us some pretty pipes. We're going to need fluid pipes to start with, and to get fluid pipes you simply craft the normal pipes. That gives you the fluid pipes, and that completes two of the quests just here. We're going to need the pipe wrench. You don't necessarily need the pipe wrench, but it will make things easier. What we are going to need to do is to get some more sand. Sand. Did we erode cobblestone? I can't remember how we got sand. I know we erode gravel. How do we get gravel? Oh, smooth stone. Right, okay. Is this still going? Yeah. Right. Let's create some stairs for our staircase. Come on, chicken, move. We're getting quite a lot of animals up here. These frogs, if you create a farm, be careful not to have any moss blocks where these frogs can spawn, because they hop about like this and they're probably going to destroy your crops, if that's even a thing with the frogs. They might not, you never know. If you're partial to frogs' legs, then you know. And we need to go down as well. I'm going to need a pickaxe for that. So very first pickaxe we can make is obviously a stone one. Right, and that will have to stop there because I don't have enough stairs to go all the way to the bottom, but we don't need to just yet. Right, let's take care of that. How's our head bashing when we run up the stairs? It seems to be okay here. Yep, and it's okay there. So we'll just teleport to our home base. Oh, the animals can come through. Well, that's useful to know, I guess. We're going to shear you and kill you. Sorry, sheep. Right then, let's carry on. So the first thing we need to make is an alloy mixer. And what the alloy mixer does is it takes water, i.e. this water and this lava, and it makes another fluid which has completely this fluid, ore forming fluid. It makes that, and it's from the ore so this makes the fluid, this extracts ore from the fluid, and then this combines the fragments together to make it into a smeltable ore, basically. And then we're going to need the ore extractor upgrade as well to make this work. So this is actually straightforward. It's just 3 of the mixed metal ingots. But we'll do this in order. So the first is the alloy mixer, and we're going to need 2 advanced barrels. Let's put the advanced barrel into our bookmark area, which is over there. And to do that, you hover over it and press A, and that puts it over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to bookmark the basic barrel and the wooden hopper, because we're going to need a lot of those, and the wooden bucket. I'll take some wood. Can I take a stack? Yes, I can. So we're going to create some chests. We've already got some up there, but it is what it is. I don't want to use the oak planks just yet, so let's just take those out and we'll convert some of these into those, and we're going to need quite a few buckets, so 10 might be enough. So let's see, the advanced barrel needs 2 normals, so the 2 normals is going to need some hoppers. And then we're going to need some more hoppers. Right, so the advanced, 2 of those. We're making the alloy mixer, which is 2, another hopper, and we need some more mixed stones. Ah, lovely. And that's the alloy mixer. That's that one done. So we go ahead and make the ore extractor. The ore extractor is another one, and we need these floppers, which is just a wooden hopper and some more mixed ingots. So that's the ore extractor. So we need 2 more of those. Yep, need some more. How many of those do we need? 3, I think. Don't use all the wood because we need hoppers. So we need more in the way of hoppers, and we need more in the way of wood. Got another stack in there, lovely. So I'll make some more wooden buckets. Now we can keep making these, even though we don't need 3 to make this recipe. So that's one of those. And we need to make this flopper. I just need the wooden one for, and the chest. I need some more wood. Oh, we need 2 actually. One for the bottom and one for the top. It's all chests and hoppers, this the recipes to start with. So we need to turn one into a flopper. And then that allows us to make the ore extractor. And then we need the Fragment Combiner, which is straightforward. It's just a stone crafting table, which we need stone bricks for. And that is surrounded by those. So that's our 3 machines that we need. Now we're going to need some fluid pipe parts. Now these parts are actually in the quest, so we can follow this. We need to make the module first, and then we're going to need some fluid extraction modules to move the fluid around. So to make the blank module, you take a smooth stone slab, put it in the eroder. So we're going to need some more smooth stone. So let's cook up some smooth stone. Is there anything in here? Oh yes, the gravel. We'll turn that to sand and smelt that. Lava's still going. And back after a short interlude. So, right. What were we doing? Oh yes, these. So smooth stone slabs, like so. We'll do 12. Into the eroder. And these will make the templates for Pretty Pipes modules, these black modules. And we'll take those as well. Right, so quest book. So quest book modules. So low fluid extraction module is the first thing we need, and that's 2 floppers. I'm sure that recipe's changed. I'm sure that wasn't like that before. Let's create some more chests. So fluid. Seems a little bit more expensive, that. I have run an update in between when I last played and this recording. So we're going to need 2 of those. Right. Okay, so that's that. I'm not going to go any further with Pretty Pipes just yet because we don't really need to. But we do need this ore extractor upgrade base. So that's just 3 of those across there. Makes that. And that is that quest complete. And what we're going to do now is we are going, because there's no geared quest on here, we're going to jump across to first ores just here. Now the reason we're going to do this is because what we're actually aiming for is this here, an Aqueous Accumulator. Until we get this, our process is quite manual, but it doesn't take a lot to make this. We just need a couple of lapis and 1 coal out of our ore extraction. So we need to get a little bit lucky with the RNG. We will get these fragments, and these fragments will then, these fragments are what are made, and then these are combined to make the actual lapis. So what we're going to do is a couple of manual processes to start with. So alloy mixer. Now it's important to note that Pretty Pipes, if I were to put a Pretty Pipe, not there, there, and I put a machine there, that pipe is no use whatsoever. Pretty Pipes needs 2 pipe segments in between machines. If you're extracting and inserting, you cannot extract and insert through 1 pipe. So remember that, because you're going to need to remember it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out the side here and into there. Now water to start with is going to be a bucket job, but what we can do is that the alloy mixer, yeah, is we can put one of these fluid extraction modules in this pipe here, which I've just clicked in, and you'll see it's pulling the lava out now. So that's pulling the lava out, filling that tank up. So let's get some more stone for the advanced barrel. What we can do is create a couple of hoppers. put that on top and put a stack of stone in there. Now this needs water, and as yet we've no way of getting water in there, so we're going to need to bucket that in. And that should, oh, we need stone in here. Now you can either put, I think it's pebbles actually, I don't think you can put stone blocks in. I think it's just any of the stone pebbles, so diorite, andesite, any of those. I don't think you can use blocks. No, it's just pebbles. Or you can use biofuel, but we don't have access to that. Oh, we do actually. Oh, that's pretty easy to make. Just moss blocks and the eroder. So which would, oh no, that makes tree oil. We don't want that. We want this ore forming water. Now on the previous quest there is a, where was it? Here. This is not a bucket of ore forming water, it's actually a tick box quest. So this is just telling you a mix of lava, water and pebbles inside an alloy mix will make ore forming water. If you pick up a bucket of ore forming water, you're stuck with it for ages because it won't tip into the world, you can't put it in a machine, it won't empty. I did that on the first playthrough, so, and then I come to this quest, I thought, well, it's not completed, and it was a tick one. So you don't need a bucket of ore forming water to complete that. Right, so where are we? So that's the water, so we need to take that water out and we need to put it into the ore extractor. Because this needs pebbles, I'm not going to put the machine on the top, because what I can do here is stick a hopper on and put an extra stack of pebbles in there just to keep it ticking over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the machine in front of it here, like so, and then using 2 more fluid pipes, remember you need 2 pieces, we can extract the ore forming water, yeah, that was right, yeah. And now what we need to do is put this extractor upgrade in here. And that's all we need to start making basic ores. Now, there are a few of these extractor upgrades. As you can see here, there are 6 of them. And each tier requires the previous, well, it's not actually the previous, it's actually a base one. And each one of these tiered upgrades makes so much different types. So if you go on usage and look in the ore extractor, you can see here it's going to cycle through them. So we're going to make copper, tin, mixed stone, coal and lapis, and that's all you get from this first one. So what we're missing, tin. We need a tin one. Alright, so we need water in here. Keep topping that up until we get 4 lapis. Now we need 8, I believe, because we need the Igneous Extruder. No, it's not the Igneous Extruder, it's the other thing. What's the other thing called? Aqueous Accumulator, that's the fella. So we need, yeah, so 2 lapis and 1 coal. So we're going to need another coal and 8 fragments of lapis to be able to make that. And then we can automate the input of water into both, well, into that alloy mixer. And there it is. So that's enough now. So there's our lapis. There's our coal. Oh, coal's more. That, oh, it's 8. Right. So we got 7. Oh, there's 8. That's it. 8. Okay, and that's actually allowed us to click on that quest. So what we need is a basic barrel. We've got one in our inventory already because we made an extra one. So we can go ahead and make the Aqueous Accumulator. Simple as that. Right, what the Aqueous Accumulator needs is water sources nearby, so we're going to utilise some of these. Where we're going to put it, let's have a look. We can't interrupt this circle because that's needed by the eroder, but what we can do is we can put them... Don't want to put it there because that interferes with that pipe. So let's go on here. Right, that's fine. So we'll put the Aqueous Accumulator right just there. And you see that's already made water. So water needs to go into the alloy mixer here. So what we can do is we can hook up to that pipe. But I'm going to need some more pipes by the looks of this. Oh no, we should be enough. No, we're not. Yeah, we need another one. We don't want it connecting to that either. Not that that will accept water, I don't think. But let's not go that way. Yeah, we'll leave that there. We'll come this way. So I need some more pipes. And our pretty pipes recipe was... Oh, need the glass. I've got sand on me. Let's not waste charcoal. So that's mini charcoal, which smelts 1 per. Straightforward recipe, and then we just need 1 pipe. We'll leave the rest as items. And we need a fluid extractor again, which is that one. No, that's the retrieval. Ah, it's the floppers. It's the floppers. Let's add the flopper over here. So we've got 1 chest. We need some more chests. Got enough wood. And that gives us a fluid extraction module. Pull that to here and then put the fluid extractor in there. Now then, what have we got in here? So it should, that's for RF, so it can't put water in there, but it will be able to put water in there, so that should be fine to just go ahead and do that. That's not pulling out. Why is that not pulling out? Oh, right, okay. Right, it can't insert into there because this pipe is instructed to pull out. So we need to either go under or change the way this is done. It's probably easier just to go down and underneath. So we need 2 more fluid pipes. 1 for there and 1 for here. And now the water should come out and go down in underneath. Yeah, because this pipe here is told to extract, you can't put items in through that pipe. So that should keep it topped up with water. I'm going to need to keep these topped up with pebbles and stone, which will come shortly as an automated process. In fact, I believe that's what we do next. So we've done the top route. So the Igneous Extruder here, when we get to here, we get automated stone pebbles. So we need to follow this around. So we need to follow our copper tin route here and make bronze. So to do that, we're going to need our copper fragments and our tin fragments. Combine them. Smelt them. Can't erode the fragments, can we? And this is the painful part. Because what we're actually going to do is we're going to smelt them and then we're going to grind them down into dust at the cost of 2 ingots per 1. so it's expensive. Right, now we've got the fragment combiner here and the pipes, we can create the an item extractor. So we will need this extraction module here, which is normal hoppers. Right, and you had seen hoppers in this recipe. So we need 2 hoppers and a module, and that is an extraction. And we can actually set this up now because this does not require power, the fragment combiner. Remember, we need 2 pieces. We can combine that and that. That shouldn't be an issue. Might be an issue, but shouldn't be. And we'll input into there. So that should extract all these, put them into here. I'll put those in as well. Now we want to keep hold of some mixed stone fragments. Now the reason for that is because we need to erode them into clay. I haven't come across a use for clay just yet, but actually I'll set that lot going into clay in case we need some later on, and the rest can go into mixed stone to get smelted into the mixed stone ingots. And the next ore extractor that he does 4 ores. They can actually get put into the same combiner, but we are going to need to double up some of these other processes when we get to the second stage. Right, it's nowhere near enough copper for this process. So to make bronze, what you have to do, in fact we can follow the quest. So you smelt them into ingots and then you erode them into dust. Now it's 2 ingots per 1 dust. Expensive, I know. And then you combine the copper dust and the tin dust to make 4 bronze blend. So this is actually 2, 4, 6 copper ingots and 2 tin ingots to make that bronze blend. And we're going to need enough to make a block, because the Igneous Extruder has a block of bronze in the middle, and then 2 more of these advanced barrels. So we're going to need a lot more copper and a lot more tin. Right, I should come back shortly when I've got enough copper and tin from this process, because it's a slow process to start with. Right, so I need to smelt these up into ingots, and you take the ingots and erode them into dust. And as you can see there, it took 2. Very expensive, this. So 2 ingots makes 1 dust, and of course the recipe is 3 copper dust and then tin dust. Yeah, if you look at the recipes for these, you know, you can't make bronze any other way. This is a way, but you still got to get the copper dust. And it seems to be that this up until you get to the pulverizer stage, where you can pulverize these raw coppers direct, it's a very painful process. This is another way of duplicating more, making a block. So 9 ingots makes 12 dust, so that's another way, but that's a long way down the line for the enrichment chamber, I believe, because that needs steel. Oh, it needs energized steel and emerald gears and diamond gears. Wow, yeah, that's a long way down. So it's a very painful process of 2 ingots into a dust. Right, let's have a quick look back at the quest. So yeah, ingot into block into the Igneous Extruder, which we've already created those for. We need 6 mixed stone ingots. Have we got those? Oh, exactly 6. So we just need 9 bronze ingots for the block, and we've got our Igneous Extruder. And what does our Igneous Extruder do? Well, it creates stone. Now it matters what block is underneath the Igneous Extruder. So to create stone, we need to put a stone block underneath it, and because we moved from the top level, we've got this mossy stone. So we're going to need a stone block to put under it. And we're also going to need a bucket for a bucket of lava, because it needs one of those next to it too. I haven't made it yet, I'm already doing it. So let's get the ingots, let's make the block. And then make the Igneous Extruder. Now this chapter is not going to complete because we have an offshoot for a crafting calculator which I'm not going to make. It's not necessary, we just needed the bronze one to unlock the next stage. And the next stage basically being the organic producer. So let's get this rolling. Now this is going to create stone. So I think what I'm going to do, because that's the water extractor there, I'm going to put the Igneous Extruder here. So to put that... Oh, shit.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
No! Derp. And I can't break that. I'm going to have to punch that to break it. Well, that was a complete and utter fail. I was about to say I'm going to put the Igneous Extruder just here with the stone block underneath it. So let me do that now. And then have the painful... Oh, yeah, it's going to take ages, this. I'm going to have to punch this until it's broken. Oh, that's quicker.
2 hours later.
Wow, right, okay. So, I need a block to put back in the middle. What should we put there? Let's put a block of diorite, just as a warning. So I need to take a bucket of lava out of here, put it underneath, which is going to hurt, and then put that back in there. And as you can see now, that's making stone pebbles. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to need the wrench for this, because I need to bring this up to this hopper without connecting to that. Otherwise this stone, I don't know whether it's going to extract that stone or not. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, it's not what I wanted. So we need an extraction. Let's make the wrench and make all this tidy. And we've run out of these. And then we need to make an item extractor module. Right, while we're at it, let's break this one here. Not break, but disconnect. So just right click is a simple disconnect. So we can right click there and disconnect that, and disconnect that, and then that's plain sailing. Now all we need to do is to bring this, I might put chests on the top, or storage drawers even. And I might pipe into the storage drawers rather than to give us a bit bigger storage. I can take that drawer there. So let's do that. So I'll take a storage drawer and put those on the top of these. And I've run out of pipes. Well, we'll take this storage drawer here. Put that on top of here. Right, as you can see there, it's using actual stone, not pebbles, but you can use pebbles in that, so that's not an issue. We need some more of these. I believe it's that. Yes. And then across to here. Now the initial problem we're going to have here is that Pretty Pipes basically does first come first served, so it'll extract all the pebbles and put them straight into there without putting any in here at all, which is going to be an issue because it's going to take forever to fill up that drawer. Now there is a round robin, but I believe we're going to need the... In fact, there is a better way to do this, and that's to use retrieval modules, not the fluid ones, the item ones. Where are they? These. If we've put a retrieval module in here and in that drawer, they can both pull out simultaneously from the Igneous Extruder, so that they're actually better. Can I make these? Yes, they're just, wow, they're expensive. Well, a lot more hoppers. So where are the retrieval modules? So we need lots. Well, I'll just make loads of them. That's just enough. There we go. So retrieval module in here and retrieval module in here, and if I just take some pebbles out of there and with an empty hand we can say retrieve pebbles, and we can say retrieve pebbles, and then they should both now pull out and insert. They're going straight into the hoppers, into the machines for now. Oh no, that there you go. So those ones are probably going straight through. Where they're going? Oh no, they're coming out of here. Disconnect that, and then they'll not go in a loop. Did I put... No, that's right. Yeah, it just went in. So it should be... Yeah, there we go. Let's fill that up, and then we can see it going in the storage drawer. There we go. So we'll put a stack in there, and this other bit in here. And I believe this should make, with these beginner level retrieval nodes, should be ample to make more stone than it's actually pulling out. Now whether or not it'll use more stone is yet to be seen, because we've got all this in here. As long as it creates a positive, it should be fine for now. So that should be more than enough to cope. I mean, we could even make more igneous extruders, or we could put one at the other side over there, you know, behind that stone block, and just connect it to this, and then yeah, carry on. So we can expand that quite well. Right, so that now is fully automated. We have lava being generated from the stone pebbles here, and we have the stone pebbles being made from the Igneous Extruder. We have the water coming from the Aqueous Accumulator, and yeah, pebbles. So pebbles go into there. The ore forming water comes out, goes into there, and then that makes the fragments, which get pulled out of here and pushed into here. We just need to pull these out of here and put them into some sort of storage, which we can do now. Now, which way do we want to do it? See, we've got, on each level there's going to be things that you don't smelt. Like, so for here you've got coal and raw mixed, well, the raw mixed stone you smelt. The lapis and the coal you don't smelt. On the next one you'll get redstone, which you don't smelt, along with iron, nickel, and something else. Iron, nickel, and I forgot what the next one up is. Let's have a quick look. So uses on the tier 1. So it's redstone, nickel, iron, and lead. That was it. So those can go in there. They can fit in there. So yeah. So first stage automating, and that's going. So I think we'll leave this here for now, and we'll come back in the next episode and expand on this, get our tier 2 going, explore more downwards into the prismarine level and beyond. So this is Bobster signing off for now.